Today we're going to talk about and learn about the proper way to test the output of an inverter. And here we're going to simulate basically a tractor, the tractor's battery, the inverter, and an appliance that usually a driver would use inside of the cab. And it's important to test the output of an inverter if you are having problems. Maybe the inverter is shutting off, maybe your appliances aren't working. So it's really important to test the output to make sure that everything's going to function well for the driver. A lot of times, people try and use multimeters, and some multimeters don't work with AC power. They can give you false readings, and so the kilowatt is made for and dedicated to AC power. And so the kilowatt, what it does is it gives you the ability to read voltage, current, and wattage, and even kilowatts per hour of what an appliance is using. So we're going to run an actual test here. We got the kilowatt plugged in the inverter. The inverter hooked to this battery, which is going to supply the power. Then we're going to run the microwave here. The kilowatt's going to show you different readings. It's going to show you the voltage. It's going to show you the current flow. It's going to show you the wattage and the kilowatts. So a lot of times you get appliances that'll say 800 watts or 1200 watts on the package, when really the peak wattage could be a lot higher. The only time this is an issue is if it supersedes whatever the inverter can handle. Let's just say you've got a 1200 watt inverter and maybe you have a 1200 watt microwave. Well, the peak wattage could be 1500 watts or whatever, and when it reaches that max wattage, it could shut off the inverter, which is basically protecting the inverter in the truck. The kilowatt's going to show you actual wattage, what is actually being used. Testing appliance usage using the kilowatt, it's going to make sure that you know what appliances are using. That way you don't supersede the ability of the inverter, and that way everything is going to function properly and the truck driver is going to be happy.